Do you know cigarettes are injurious to health? What are you thinking about this? This is our today's guesstimate problem that we are going to solve in this video, and that is estimate the annual demand for Gold Flakes in Mumbai. Let's solve it together. As you know that our question is we have to estimate the annual demand of Gold Flakes in Mumbai. So let's start with top-down approach. And as you know that in top-down approach, we do start with population. Let's assume that the population of Mumbai is 2 crore. Now, what we can do in the next step is we can segment this population into 3 different categories: kids, adults, and senior citizens. 0 to 18 years are kids, 18 to 45 years are adults, and 45 plus years are senior citizens. Now, let's assume that 30% of the population are kids, 40% of the population are adults, and 30% of the population is senior citizens. Now, what comes in the children category? We can totally ignore this part because we want to know the number of annual demand of cigarettes, right? So children are non-smokers, so we will completely ignore this category. Now coming to the adult section, that is 18 to 45 years, and we assume that 40% of this segment is uh, adults, and 40% of 2 crore comes 80 lakhs. Now the third category, that is senior citizens, 45 plus years, we assume that 30% of the population are senior citizens, and that comes to 60 lakhs. Now under both the categories, we have two types of people. One is who smokes, one, and the another one is who don't smoke. So on in under both of the segments, we will again divide it into 2 different segments: smoker and non-smoker. So first we'll see the adults category. Under adults category, let's assume 30% of the adults are smokers, 70% of the adults are non-smokers. So 30% of 80 lakhs comes to 24 lakhs, and we can totally ignore this non-smoker segment. Same in the senior citizen segment. Again, we are segmenting it into 2 different categories, that is smoker and non-smoker. And we are assuming that 20% of senior citizens are smokers and 80% are non-smokers. So 20% of 60 lakhs comes to 12 lakhs. And we can totally ignore the non-smoker zone here. Now, again, under the smoker section, what happens is some people are heavy smokers, some people are moderate, and some people are light smokers. So under the smoker zone, in each of the segment, adults and senior citizen, we are again segmenting into 3 categories: heavy smoker, moderate smoker, and light smoker. So in the adult category, we are assuming that 10% of adult smokers are heavy smokers, 60% of adult smokers are moderate smokers, and 30% of adult smokers are light smokers. That comes to 2.4 lakhs heavy smokers, 14.4 lakh moderate smokers, and 17.2 lakhs light smokers. Now, come to the senior citizen segment. Here also, we are assuming the same, that 10% of the smokers are heavy smokers, 60% of the smokers are moderate smokers, and 30% of the smokers are light smokers. That comes 1.2 lakh senior citizen heavy smoker, 7.2 lakhs of senior citizen moderate smoker, and 3.6 lakh of senior citizens light smoker. Now, the next step will be that how much cigarette is consumed by one person in one day. So, heavy smoker can consume average of 10 cigarettes in one day. Moderate smokers can consume average of 5 cigarettes in one day, and light smokers can consume 2 cigarettes in one day. So it goes same for the senior citizen category too. And in the adult section, it comes 24 lakhs of cigarette consumed by heavy smokers, 72 lakhs of cigarettes consumed by moderate smokers, and 14.4 lakh of cigarettes consumed by light smokers. Now come to the senior citizen section. 12 lakh of cigarettes are consumed by heavy smoker, 36 lakh of cigarettes are consumed by moderate smokers, and 7.2 lakh of cigarettes are consumed by light smokers. Now, if we add all these consumption under all these categories, we come to 1.65 crore of cigarette consumption in one day. Now we know that 1.65 crore of cigarettes is being consumed in one day. But what our question was, we had to estimate the annual demand of Gold Flakes in Mumbai. So let's assume that Gold Flakes has 20% market share. Since it's a known brand, that's why Gold Flakes has 20% of market share. And so our annual demand will be total consumption per day into 365 days into 20%, and that comes to 118.26 crore of cigarettes annually. That's our solution, and we are going to move with our second approach, that is bottom up.